Oh, yeah. Here comes the talent.
I don't know about that, but I will say this. It's so great to see you, Josh.
It's nice to see you too, man.
It was worth getting no sleep and flying in to come and
I
see you
appreciate
guys
you doing
play.
that.
It's been we've known each other a long time. We met South by Southwest originally, right?
Yeah, I was in a band called LaGuardia, like 2003 or 2004. We're down at South by. We're just walking around. And South by Southwest is this awesome festival in Austin, Texas. And we're walking down, and I'm like, oh, shit, that's Matt Pinfield. I'm like, oh, shit, Matt Pinfield's wearing my band's T-shirt. And I went right up to him. I'm like, man, you're wearing my band's T-shirt, and I'm a huge fan of you. And he's like, I'm a huge fan of you. And that was like a long time ago.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So, and then, of course, with the Eastern Conference champions we're talking about. And then after LaGuardia, then Eastern Conference champions.
Yep.
And now what you were doing, you did that for a while, and you guys had a great international following,
We
too.
did, yeah. We did all right in like Germany and Belgium, like weird places. We're huge in Germany. That show, it's just like we actually did all right.
Yeah. But I love the fact that you're from Amish country, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where you grew up and started going to see bands at a really young age and getting into it.
Yeah, I was touring right out of high school. I'm not even sure I graduated high school. My high school reached out, they want to do, they have a Hall of Fame. I didn't call back.
You should, though. That's actually the cool thing. You should be in there anyway. Even
you should.
You left to follow your dream, which was cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Tell them the story about you toured some of the people. You've toured and opened for so many people over the years.
I think I've opened for every band known to man in the past 15 years. And cool. Like I was telling Matt earlier, there was a band called Eyes Adrift, which had Chris Novoselic from Nirvana, Bud from Sublime, and Kurt Kirkwood from the Meat Puppets. And they were called Eyes Adrift. That was my first tour. I met them in Nebraska. I was like, the whole reason I started playing guitar was when In Utero came out. That Christmas, I got a guitar. And I was a big Nirvana fan. And it was so surreal to be standing. And Novoselic's he's a tall motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it was just like, that was how I cut my teeth, man. And ever since then, it's just been I've opened for some of the greatest bands. And every time I do, I take something from it. I really do. I notice how they do something. And I think that's I told my wife this is a 20-year plan. And this is year 19.
Yeah.
So I think I've these little things, and knowing you and taking your story. He's got the best, he's wrote a book. But he's just taking little things from that is just, I think, it made me who I am.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
So you decided, all right, I'm going to do my own thing now with Mondo Cozmo and started writing songs. And it's wild because you ended up on the label again that you were on originally.
Yeah, I signed, when I was in high school, right out of high school, I signed to Republic Records and I got dropped. And then when it came up, there's a song called Shine that you'll hear, and it's a killer. And it's doing well. And I was like, oh man, I wrote Shine. I was like, I finally have that tune. I'm gonna go back to Republic Records and I'm gonna spend all of their money. Because I'm like, they dropped me, here you go. I want a 7-piece band with a choir and horns.
Which is so great. That is such a great story. Now, we had a couple questions from the audience. One of them was, I think, from Mike, asked if you write your own songs.
I do. It's a great question because you don't know these days, but I do write my own songs. This time when I signed to Republic, they said, I sent over some songs and they're like, this is great. They're like, Josh, do you mind videotaping yourself playing the songs so that we know you can play the songs? Keep in mind, I've been on the road since I was 5. And I was so pissed. I was just like, are you stinking kidding me right now? You don't think I could play these songs? So I set up my phone. I put some really tasteful 70s porn on the TV behind me. I got real liquored up, and I played the songs. And while I'm playing the songs, I'm like, man, these songs sound really good. They're going to release this, and I don't want them to. Because I wanted it to be the full band, And I'm like, so I finished it. I put it into my computer. And I had, on Star Wars, when the names go up, I put everybody that works at the label, their name, their phone number, and their email, scrolling up.
Yeah.
From the president on down.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, there's no way they're going to release this. Still unreleased. So now I think they're scared to drop me because I have that video.
Yes. That's so great.
It's awesome.
There was another question for you. Were you inspired at all by Bob Dylan?
I get the Dylan thing a lot, and I'm like, I don't understand why. I think it's because I'm I curl into my notes a little bit. I love Bob Dylan. I don't try. It's not something I do to like replicate.
Yeah.
I didn't graduate high school. Replicate. Jesus Christ. We'll get there, Jamesy. It's not so. I'm a huge Dylan fan. Obviously, he's a pride of America. You know what I mean? It's like
you like everything though. You're just
I do.
And a lot of the KFOG audience where they listen to a lot of different things.
When we started like putting the songs together, my manager, who's like kind of like my spirit guide, he's like, it seemed like we were really pulling from a time of like 1994 music. Like everything was coming. I was like, well, that's kind of when I started playing guitar. So it's almost like I went back to that time and like really started writing songs that inspired me when I first started, which was a kind of cool way to think of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And like you said, and you've worked with some really great producers as well over the years.
Yeah.
Picked up some good stories, and just I think it's fantastic. But these songs are great. So
thanks, man.
I love hearing you here, Josh.
Thanks, man. It's nice to be here.
It's just really great to have you. Mondo Cozmo, the full-length album will be coming out soon, by the way. But you can check out. There's a bunch.
There's a couple singles and videos and
they're great.
It's thanks, man. That means a lot. It means a lot. Knowing this guy for as long as I have and the support you always give me, that means a lot, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna start crying. Turn the cameras off.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. So Mondo Cozmo, everybody, let's hear it for him here at the Levi's Lounge. Fantastic.
Thanks, man. I think we're gonna do 2 more. Is that cool?
That's great. Yeah.
All right.